Hello everyone. So in this class we will see what is non-homogeneous differential equation and how to find the solution of non-homogeneous differential equation. Okay. So an equation of the form dy by dx is equal to ax plus by plus c, or let us do ax plus by plus c divided by a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash, where a, b, c and a dash, b dash, c dash are the constant and x, y are the variables. Okay, so an equation of the form dy by dx is equal to ax plus by plus c divided by a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is called non-homogeneous differential equation. Okay, see what is homogeneous? It is in the form of dy by dx is equal to sum f1 of x comma y divided by f2 of x comma y. Okay, where f1 and f2 are homogeneous of same degree, but here it is in the form of dy by dx is equal to ax plus by plus c divided by a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash. This type of equation is called non-homogeneous differential equation, where a, b, c and a dash, b dash, c dash are the constant. Okay, so how to find the solution of this type of equation? See, there are two cases. In the case 1, if a divided by a dash is not equal to b divided by b dash. Okay, that is the first case. Similarly, if a divided by a dash is equal to b divided by b dash. Okay, these two cases. Suppose if in the given differential equation, if a by a dash is not equal to b by b dash, then how to find the solution? And suppose if a by a dash is equal to b by b dash, then how to find the solution? So let us see one by one. First we will see the case 1. Okay, if a by a dash is not equal to b by b dash. So method 1, that is how to solve the differential equation. If a by a dash is not equal to b by b dash. If a by a dash is not equal to b by b dash. Okay, suppose if this is the given differential equation, and if this condition satisfied, that is a by a dash is not equal to b by b dash, then how to find the solution of differential equation? Okay, so in this case, first step is substitute x is equal to alpha plus h and y is equal to beta plus k. Substitute x is equal to alpha plus h, y is equal to beta plus k, where h and k are the constant. H and k are the constant and alpha and beta are the variables like x and y. Okay, alpha and beta are the variables and h and k are the constant. So substitute x is equal to alpha plus h sorry, y is equal to beta plus k. Now differentiate this. Then here we will get dx is equal to d alpha, because h is the constant, and here we will get dy is equal to d beta. Only I said differentiate this with respect to x, with respect to y. No, okay, particular differentiation. Here with respect to x, here with respect to alpha. So dx is equal to d alpha, dy is equal to d beta. Then you will get dy by dx is equal to, what is the value of dy? D beta divided by dx value is d alpha. Dy by dx is equal to d beta by d alpha. Now substitute these value, x value, y value and dy by dx value in equation 1. Then you will get d beta by d alpha, equation 1, okay, is equal to a into, we have x value is alpha plus h plus b into, we have y value is beta plus k plus c as it is, divided by a dash into alpha plus h plus b dash into beta plus k plus c dash. Okay, substitute the value of x, y and dy by dx in equation 1 in terms of alpha and beta. If you solve this, you will get a alpha, multiply a inside, multiply b inside and combine the terms. Okay, so a alpha plus okay, a alpha plus b beta plus ah, I will explain this, plus bk plus c divided by a dash alpha plus b dash beta plus a dash h plus b dash k plus c dash. Okay, see here, if you multiply a inside, you will get a alpha plus h, here plus b beta plus bk. Okay, so here a is constant, h is constant, so again ah is also constant, b is constant, k is constant, bk is also constant. So combine the terms containing variable in one bracket and combine the remaining constant term in other bracket. Similarly for this. Okay, now using this value, choose a value of h and k such that ah plus bk plus c is equal to 0. Similarly, a dash h plus b dash k plus c dash is equal to 0. Okay, or directly consider these two equations is equal to 0, and using this equation try to solve these two equations and find the value of h and k. Find the value of h and k. Okay, then if you suppose if you are using these two equations is equal to 0, means you will remains with what? D beta by d alpha is equal to a alpha plus b beta divided by a dash alpha plus b dash beta, because these two terms are equating is equal to 0. Okay, because we are equating these two terms are equal to 0, therefore these terms are vanishes, so we remains with only these two terms. Now which is this equation is homogeneous. So we have taking non-homogeneous equation, we have converted this equation into the homogeneous differential equation. Okay, and see, we know how to find the solution of the homogeneous differential equation. Okay, so in that case we have substituted what? Because our homogeneous differential equation, it is in the terms of x and y. Okay, and we have substituted y is equal to v into x, right? Y is equal to v into x, and dy by dx is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. So here we have this equation, it is in the terms of alpha and beta. So x is equal to alpha, y is equal to beta. So in this equation substitute beta is equal to v alpha. In this equation substitute beta is equal to v alpha, and d beta means if you substitute differentiate this with respect to alpha, d beta by d alpha is equal to v plus alpha into dv by d alpha. V plus alpha into dv by d alpha. See, in the homogeneous we have it is in the terms of x and y, so we substitute y is equal to v into x, right? And dy by dx is equal to v plus x into dv by dx. But here we are having the homogeneous, it is homogeneous, but it is in the terms of alpha and beta. Alpha and beta are the variables. So in this case, substitute beta is equal to v alpha, and d beta by d alpha is equal to v plus alpha into dv by d alpha. Okay, and use that procedure. Then substitute this value, try to solve this. You will then you will get some integration. Integrate that, you will get the required solution. Finally, in that solution, substitute the value of v. See, here we have beta is equal to v alpha, but we have to substitute the value of v here, that is beta divided by alpha. Finally, substitute v is equal to beta by alpha, and in our equation it is in the terms of x and y, so we want the solution also it is in the terms of x and y. So after substituting v is equal to beta by alpha, substitute the value of beta and alpha. We have value of beta from this. We have value of beta is y minus k, and from this we have value of alpha is x minus h. And by solving these two values, we will get the value of k and h. Okay, constant value. Substitute that constant value in these two equations. You will get the solution. It is in the terms of x and y. So this is the method to find the solution of non-homogeneous differential equation. Okay, let us see one example. First, we have to convert this non-homogeneous into homogeneous. Then we have to use the same step whatever we used to solve the homogeneous differential equation. Only changing variables here. first example, important example. Okay, dy by dx is equal to x plus 2y minus 3 divided by 2x plus y minus 3. dy by dx is equal to x plus 2y minus 3 divided by 2x plus y minus 3. Okay, now substitute the condition. Here we have a value is 1, since a divided by a dash is equal to what? 1 by 2. A is 1, a dash is 2. And b by b dash, what we have? 2 by 1. That is b divided by b dash. See, here a by a dash is 1 by 2, here 2 by 1. This is not equal. So we have to use the first method only. Okay. So substitute x is equal to alpha plus h and y is equal to beta plus k. Substitute x is equal to alpha plus h and dy by dx is equal to what? d beta divided by d alpha. These three values we have to substitute in the equation 1. Call this as equation 1. Then equation 1 implies d beta divided by d alpha is equal to x value is alpha plus h plus 2 into y value is beta plus k minus 3 divided by 2 into x is alpha plus h plus y value is beta plus k minus 3. Okay, try to solve this. This is equal to alpha plus h, multiply 2 inside, 2 beta plus 2k minus 3 divided by 2 alpha plus 2h plus beta plus k minus 3. Now combine the constant term in one bracket and the variable terms in one bracket. So here we have alpha, here we have 2 beta. So alpha plus 2 beta plus we have remaining constant is alpha plus 2k minus 3 divided by here also 2 alpha plus beta in one bracket and the constant term 2h plus k minus 3. Okay, this is d beta by d alpha. Now what is we have the next step is sorry, this is not alpha, this is h. Using these equating these two numbers is equal to 0, we have to find the value of h and k. Okay, so let us consider h plus 2k minus 3 is equal to 0, 2h plus k minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, now how we will find the value of h and k? Try to solve these two equations. So here we have 2h, here we have h. So multiply 2 to this equation and take the subtraction. So you will get 2h, multiply 2 to this equation. Okay, 2h plus 2 into 2 4k minus 2 into 3 6. Any numbers into 0 is 0. And 2h, this equation as it is, plus k minus 3 is equal to 0. Take the subtraction. So h get cancelled. Okay, so plus 2h minus 2h get cancelled. If you are taking subtraction, sign changes here. So this becomes minus, this becomes minus, this becomes plus. So 4k minus k is 3k. Minus 6 plus 3, you will get minus 3. This is equal to 0. So 3k is equal to what? 3. So k is equal to, you will get value is 1. So k value is 1. Now substitute k is equal to 1 in any one of these two equations. Okay. Suppose if you are substituting in equation, if you want you can call this as 1 and this as 2. Okay. So using equation 1, substitute the value of k is equal to 1. So we have h plus 2k minus 3 is equal to 0. So h plus 2 into 1 minus 3 is equal to 0. So h plus 2 into 1 is 2. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. So you will get this value is minus 1 is equal to 0. So h is equal to 1. Now we are having the value of h is equal to 1 and k is equal to 1. Okay. Then your this equation becomes d beta by d alpha is equal to alpha plus 2 beta divided by 2 alpha plus beta, because these two values are equal. These two values are equal to 0. Okay, so we will get only this equation. Now this equation, it is in the homogeneous. Okay, which is in homogeneous. Then what is the next step? Substitute beta is equal to v alpha and d beta by d alpha is equal to v plus alpha into dv by d alpha. In this equation, call this as equation number 2. Substitute these two values in equation 2. We will get, now from this it is same whatever we solved in homogeneous differential equation. So we will get equation 2 becomes d beta by d alpha is v plus alpha into dv by d alpha. This is equal to alpha plus 2 into beta value is v alpha. So v alpha divided by 2 alpha plus again v alpha. Now try to solve this. So v plus alpha into dv by d alpha is equal to, from this we can take alpha is common, so we remains with 1 plus 2v. Now from this again alpha is common, we remains with 2 plus v. Alpha get cancelled. Okay, now transfer this v on that side. So alpha into dv by d alpha is equal to 1 plus 2v divided by 2 plus v minus v. Take the LCM and try to solve this. Okay, so here you will get LCM is 2 plus v. So numerator is 1 plus 2v. Okay, multiply these two, minus 2v minus v square. Take the LCM and solve. So this is equal to v square or plus 2v minus 2v get cancelled. We remains with 1 minus v square divided by 2 plus v. This is our alpha into dv by d alpha. Now we can separate the variables. So the terms containing alpha and d alpha on one side and the terms containing v and dv on other side. So you will get 2 plus v divided by 1 minus v square dv is equal to 1 upon alpha into d alpha. Okay. Now integrate this. Next term is integration. So integration of 2 plus v 1 minus v square dv is equal to integration of 1 upon alpha d alpha. Now see here, direct integration is not possible. Direct integration is not possible. So in these cases, see here we have 1 minus v square, right? So take the partial fraction. I think you studied the partial fraction in PUC only. So we can write, consider 2 plus v divided by 1 minus v square is equal to, we can write this is 2 plus v divided by 1 minus v square. It is in the form of a square minus b square, and a square minus b square can be written as a minus b, a plus b. So this can be written as 1 minus v, 1 plus v. Okay, 1 minus v, 1 plus v. Then considering this term, 2 plus v divided by 1 plus v, 1 minus v. Okay, use the partial fraction. Then we can write this is in the terms of a divided by 1 plus v plus b divided by 1 minus v. Okay, so you will get this is equal to, I will write directly, 2 plus v is equal to a into this term. So a into 1 minus v plus b into 1 plus v. A into 1 minus v cross multiplication. Okay, because we are taking LCM. Here if you are taking LCM, you will get this term. Then this denominator get cancelled on both sides. Now we want the value of a and b. Okay, so if you substitute the value of v is equal to plus 1. Okay, here if you substitute plus 1, 1 minus 1, 0, this term vanishes. So you will get the value of b. So here if you substitute v is equal to 1, this is 2 plus 1, 3. This term vanishes. Here again v is equal to 1, 1 plus 1, 2b. So you will get b value is 3 divided by 2. B value is 3 divided by 2. Similarly, if you substitute the v is equal to minus 1. If you substitute v is equal to minus 1, then this term vanishes. Minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. Then you will get the value of a. Okay. So v is equal to minus 1 means 2 minus 1 is 1. This is equal to a, sorry. Okay, a into, if you substitute here minus 1, that minus 1 into this minus, it becomes plus 1. So you will get 2. So here in this side you will get 2a. 2a. So you will get a is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. I think we studied the partial fraction details in the PUC level. Okay. So this is the method to find the, or to separate the LCM using the partial fraction. Okay. We can separate the LCM using the partial fraction. So the value of this is 2 plus v is 1 plus v, 1 minus v is equal to, a value is 1 by 2. So we will get 1 divided by 2 into 1 plus v, plus v value is 3 by 2. 3 divided by 2 into 1 minus v. Okay, so here also we have 1 by 2, here also we have 1 by 2. So we can take 1 by 2 outside. If you are taking 1 by 2 outside, we remains with 1 upon 1 plus v plus 3 divided by 1 minus v. Now we can integrate this very easily. Okay, so this is the value of what? 2 plus v divided by 1 plus v, 1 minus v, that is 1 minus v square. So substitute this value is equal to this value. So we will get here we have integration of, substitute this value 1 by 2 or take 1 by 2 outside, it is common, constant 1 upon 1 plus v plus 3 divided by 1 minus v with respect to dv is equal to integration of 1 upon alpha d alpha. Okay, this is the integration. Now we can integrate very easily. 1 by 2 integration of 1 upon 1 plus v is log v, log 1 plus v, because it is in the form of f dash of x divided by f of x, right? And here if you differentiate this v, you will get the value is 1. So we can write log f of x, log 1 plus v. Similarly here you will get plus 3 into, sorry, minus 3. You will get minus 3, because if you differentiate, wait a minute. If you differentiate this 1 minus v, see, keep 3 as it is, okay? If you are taking 3 constant, then we remains with 1. Then if you differentiate this minus v, you will get minus 1. But here we have plus sign, so multiply minus sign here. So minus 3 log 1 minus v, integration. So this is equal to integration of 1 upon alpha is log alpha plus log c. Now solve this. 1 or transfer 1 by 2 on that. Okay, first write down 1 by 2. Now see, it is in the form of, okay, log 1 plus v minus 3 log 1 minus v. Now we can use the logarithmic rule here, okay? So I will write this is log 1 plus v divided by 1 minus v whole cube. Because if you use a logarithmic property here, this is log 1 minus v raised to 3. Right? So then it is in the form of log m minus log n. So log m divided by n. This is equal to log alpha into c. Now transfer this 1 by 2 on that side. You will get log 1 plus v divided by 1 minus v whole cube is equal to log. If you transfer this 2 here, you will get 2 log alpha c, that is log alpha square c square. Now log get cancelled. We remains with 1 plus v, 1 minus v whole cube, v is equal to alpha square into c square. Now we have to substitute the value of, see here we have, okay, first we can write properly. 1 plus v is equal to alpha square c square. Transfer this term on this side, so it is 1 minus v whole cube. Now finally substitute the value of v is equal to what? Beta by alpha. Substitute the value of v is equal to beta by alpha. So you will get 1 plus beta divided by alpha is equal to alpha square c square 1 minus beta divided by alpha whole cube. Now take the LCM and solve. You will get alpha plus beta. This is equal to alpha square c square. Here also alpha plus minus beta divided by alpha whole cube. Okay. Then this becomes, transfer this alpha on this side. So alpha plus beta is equal to this alpha into this alpha square, alpha cube c square. So we can write this as alpha minus beta whole cube divided by alpha cube. Okay. So here alpha cube get cancelled. So we remains with alpha plus beta is equal to c square into alpha minus beta whole cube. Okay. Now finally substitute the value of alpha and beta here. We want solution in terms of x and y. So alpha value is x minus h, beta value is y minus k. But we have h and k value, that is 1 and 1. So we will get alpha is x minus 1 and beta is also y minus 1. Substitute that value. So we will get x minus 1 plus y minus 1. This is equal to c square x minus 1 minus beta. So minus y minus into minus plus 1 whole cube. So this is becomes x plus y minus 1 is minus 2. This is equal to c square x minus y minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. So we remains with x minus y whole cube. So this is the required solution of the given differential equation. I know this is very lengthy, but they ask this question for 5 marks many times. Okay. So use the remember the method. Go through the method. You will get the solution. So we have another 2 to 3 problems. We can see that in the next class.